next Google Drawing lesson? All right, so to get ready, you need to go to Google Classroom and you need to open your Google Drawing assignment. And you can bring it up right alongside me as you follow along and listen. Remember, I'm going to show you how to do each one of the steps in the lesson, and then you're going to pause the video and you are going to do it on your own document, and then come back here and watch how I do the second step. Are you ready? All right, then let's go. Today we're going to be working with arrows. So you'll see that the way we do arrows is very similar to the way we learned how to draw lines. So our directions say to draw 3 line arrows with different colors and line weights. So I can either go to Insert, Line, and select Arrow, or I can use my Line Select tool and choose Arrow. So when I make my arrows, I want them straight today. So I'm going to hold down the Shift key as I click and I make 3 arrows. There's 1, there's 2, and here is 3. All right. Now I need to change the weights and the color of each one of those. So I'm going to do that the same way. I'm going to come over here to my Select tool that allows me to click on each arrow that I want to change. So when I click on it, you notice that it turns or highlights itself blue. I'm going to come up here to my line color. We'll make this one orange. To change the thickness, you just click on your line weight. All right, now to select my next one, I'm going to click on it. Come over here. Oh, let's make this one red. To change the thickness, I go to line weight. We'll make that one really thick. And I also want to show you that you can change the head of this by selecting line end, clicking on it, and you can make this one so it's an open arrow. All right, I'm going to do my third one now. I'm going to click on it, come over to line color. Let's make this one purple. We have to change the thickness, so I'm going to go to line weight. Let's make this one 2. And then we can even change the line head. And let's have this one look more like an arrowhead. All right. Now you go back, pause this video, and do this on your Google Drawings assignment. All right, now for step 2, it says to connect the arrows with both elbow and curved connectors. So all of our connectors are found right here in our line select menu. So I'm going to click it so it drops down, and you'll see that we have both elbow and curved connectors. So I am just going to click on elbow connector. I have my little plus so that I'm ready to go. And then I am going to click down right here at the end of my arrow. And if I hold it down, you'll see that I get something that looks kind of like an elbow. And I'm going to put it on the end of my red arrow. There we go. Now we're going to come back over here and I'm going to select curved connector. And I'm going to put my curved connector at the end of my red arrow and I'm going to connect it to the end of my purple one. See how that one is more of a curved line where the other one is more like an elbow? There we go. Now I'm also going to show you how to do step 3 while we're here, and that's to change the color and the weight of both connectors. So let's first work with this one, the curved one. I know it's selected because it's highlighted with blue. I'm going to change this one to green. And I also don't like that there's an arrow at this end. So I'm going to come up over here to my line end tool and I'm just going to select the one with the little red dot. That means that there's nothing at the end of that line. There we go. And I can also change the line thickness. Kind of crazy, huh? All right, I'm going to come over here and I am going to select with my select arrow this one to work on. And I need to change the color and the weight of that one as well. So here's the line color. Let's make this one blue. We'll change the thickness to 3. And I'm also going to change so that I don't have anything on the end of that arrow. All right. Now I want you to go back and do step 3. All right. Now that you have your elbow and curved connectors and you've changed the color and the weight, let's go to step 4. And that's write your name or the first letter of your first name with the scribble line tool. So to do that, we're going to come up here. We're going to go to our select line and we're going to use the scribble tool. All right, I know I'm ready to go because I see the plus, and I am going to write the first letter of my name. Oops, it disappeared. There we go. You can also write your whole name if you would like. All I'm doing is I'm writing using the mouse like a pencil. Oop, it disappeared again on me. I don't know why that keeps disappearing, friends. If yours disappears, try again. Make sure you've gone over here to select line. You got your scribble. You got your plus so that you know you're ready to go. And you can write your name too, or just the first letter. All right, go back and do this on your assignment. All right, friends, we've got 2 more to go. Step 5 says to draw one open polyline with at least 5 sides. This sounds more complicated than it actually is. So we're going to come up over here to our line select tool, and we're going to select the polyline. So click it, come back over here. Now, when we use the polyline, we are just going to start with our basic line. And then when we have it where we want to go, we click, we move again, and then you click, move again, click, move again, click, move again, click. All right, so there is my open polyline. Open means that I just didn't connect any of my lines, and I have 5 sides. Now, the difference between this and drawing a line is that when you draw a line, you're constantly holding down the mouse. But when you drew the polylines, you're going to be clicking after each one of your lines is right where you want it to be. All right, so we got that connected. I want to stop. There you go. So you just double click to stop. All right. So go ahead, draw your polyline, and then come back to the video. We're going to do our last step, which is to draw one closed polyline with at least 5 sides. So this means that we're just going to make a shape. All right, so I'm going to use the space down here, and I'm going to make sure that I have my polyline selected. And I know that I'm good to go because I see the plus sign. All right, so just like when we did our polyline that was open, we're going to click, make a line, and then click to get that line. And then at each point, we need 5 sides, we're going to click. All right. If I don't like that drawing, I can always redo it. So I'm going to come back up here to undo, or maybe yours just didn't work out and you didn't have 5 sides. You can always undo it. It's your friend. It's like your eraser. All right, so to do it again, I'm going to select line. I'm going to go to polyline. I'm going to make sure that I've got the plus, then I'm good to go. And I'm going to click, hold down, click when I'm ready to turn. That's 2, 3, 4. And when I get to the end of my shape, I'm going to double click. All right, now you can always go back and change your line thickness if you want. Oh, and do you see how I'm still attached here? All I'm going to do is go to my select tool up here. And now I've got just my shape back. So if I want to change the color, if I want to change the border color, I can make it the same as my shape. All right, so there you have it. Now I want you to go ahead and do your closed polyline shape and then turn your assignment in Google Classroom.